elections or the national election is more important?
Both, because obviously we have not been paying close enough attention to the local school board, all that.
Have you gone to school board meetings?
No, I mean, our kids are grown, but, now they're banning books, so that's
Right,
different.
right. And so you don't think they should be banning any books?
No, I don't.
And what would you like to say to our audience if you had something to some words to, express yourself or whatever?
Vote, get out and vote, and then make sure you vote, and if you can, vote early.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Have a great day. All right. So let's see if we can talk to this gentleman. Excuse me, sir. May I ask you a question? What's your name? Noah. Hi, I'm Audra. Do you vote? Yes. Did you already cast your vote? Are you going to on election day? Yeah. So are you going to vote for Kamala or Trump? Kamala. What do you like best about her policies?
I don't really. Can I come back? Sorry, I have to.
Yeah.
Go back.
No, that's okay. Thank you, Noah. Okay, don't be. Yes, thanks. You too. So, interesting. We'll have to see who else we can find. This is a different kind of intersection. There's a lot of different bars and stuff right here, but thought, we got our Hillcrest sign. We were just coming from La Jolla, and we were in Encinitas and Carlsbad. It's been very interesting to get the different opinions. It's very kind of even across the board, I would say. You never know what you're going to run into when you are asking people these questions. Some people tell you it's none of your business. Some people want to share. But I think it's important. A lot of people are, really enforcing, get out and vote, educate yourself so that you know who you are voting for. And it's interesting to see who kind of votes along party lines, who will sway from that and really want whoever it is to represent them. Let's see if maybe this gentleman will answer a couple of questions. Hi, sir. Okay, yeah, guess not. That's okay. That is all right. Let's see if these guys coming over here across the street will answer some questions. Can I ask you a question? No? Okay. No, all right. Well, yeah, no, we'll enjoy your dinner, yes. Thank you. So we'll have to see who else we can ask. Hello, sir. Come on. Go ahead. May I ask you a question? Yes. Have you voted yet?
No.
No. Are you going to vote?
I'm going to vote partially, not all the way.
Partially, not all the way.
Yeah, I'm not going to vote for the mayor.
Not for the mayor. Not Todd Gloria?
No way.
Okay, what about Larry Turner?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I'll vote for either one.
Okay. Would you vote for Kamala or Trump?
I'd vote for Kamala.
You would. And what do you like about her?
She's just a very cool woman, and she's very forward-looking. She's someone that I would admire forever. She's so pretty, too.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, there you go. Right? Oh, my gosh. Well, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Okay. Hey, may I ask you a couple questions? It depends on the topic. It's about just if you voted or not, or?
I can't say.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Have a good night. So, yeah, some people don't want to talk about it. Some people do. You just never know. And it's just been a very interesting day, even just talking to some young people who can't vote yet, but that look forward to it and getting their opinion on who they would vote for if they could. And so, yeah, it's exciting, I think, too. Let's see if this gentleman may want to ask a question. No? It'll take 2 seconds. Okay, well, thank you. Have a good night. Yeah, thank you. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, you just never know what kind of, who will want to answer questions and who won't. Maybe this gentleman, as he's walking up, maybe he would like to answer a question. Let's see. Or maybe some of these people coming down. Sir, may I ask you a question? No? Okay, thank you. All right. Excuse me. May I ask you a question? No? Okay. All right. Well, that's okay. You never know. May I ask you a question? It'd be real quick. What's your name?
Carlos.
Carlos. I'm Audra. Have you already voted?
No, because I'm not a citizen.
You're not a citizen. All right. Do you live here?
Yeah, I do.
You do. If you could vote, would you vote?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Would you vote for Kamala or Trump?
Kamala.
You would. What do you like about her?
Well, it's not so much what I like of her, is that I don't like Trump.
You don't. Yeah. So you would vote, okay. And where are you from?
Mexico City.
Mexico City. So have you voted there before?
Yes.
Yes. And how long have you been here?
20 years.
20 years.
Mhm.
Did you come across in through the immigration system, like through the legal pathway?
Yeah, I did.
And what do you think about what's happening with the border right now and people that are coming and just crossing the border? What do you think about that?
Well, there's a lot of things to think about it. The first one is that, yeah, I think secure the borders is important. At the same time, there are people that are already here that are doing the job. They need probably a work visa. That will be more so you can know which people are living here. And yeah, basically that's my point. They should be legalized.
So, what do you think about Trump if he were to close the border and deport people?
Well, that's been happening not only with Trump, it's been happening with all the other presidents. But he mostly emphasized as kind of advertising him so people vote for him. Because in some other states they are worried more than California about that issue.
All right. Well, is there any parting words you'd like to leave with our audience?
Oh, no, no.
Well, thank you, Carlos. Have a good day. All right. That's interesting. Hi. Oh, yeah. Can I ask you a question?
I have to go to work.
Okay. You're all right. I just thought I would ask.
Sorry.
You're good. So interesting. Yeah, we got a different mix of people. Sir, excuse me. Sir, may I ask you a question?
I'm going to work.
You're going to work. Okay. Well, thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, a lot of people going to work. It looks like a lot of night jobs here. Who knows what maybe this couple walking across the street will like to talk to me. You never know. You never know, but it seems like it's a little bit harder to get people to talk here. That's okay. You know. May I ask you a question? You're going to, okay. Yeah, go ahead. You can walk through. All right. They're going to walk behind. That's all right. That's okay. Maybe I'm, never know. I thought more people would want to talk to me here. But I think they're maybe going to dinner, maybe going to, you know, some other places. Maybe this guy coming across the street will talk to us. But yeah, again, I think it's important to be educated in your decision making when you are making decisions like this, because you don't want to carelessly just vote for somebody and kind of do an any, mini, miny, mo type of thing. Sir, may I ask you a question? Okay, thank you. Yeah, everybody's good. So maybe this woman will like to talk to me. Let's see. May I ask you a question? No? Okay. Have a good one. So, yeah, that's all right. That is okay. We have another gentleman kind of coming up. But this is Stephen Whitburn's district here in the city of San Diego. He's running against Colleen Cusack. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. This is also Monica Montgomery Steps district for the county. And she's not running right now because she just got put into office. So that's not a race that they would actually be determining. But let's see if this gentleman will answer some questions. Sir, can I ask you a question? Awesome. What's your name? Albert. I'm Audra. Have you already voted?
Yes.
You have. Did you mail in your ballot or did you take it in somewhere?
I mailed it in.
You did. And are you voting?
Counted.
It has.
Yes.
Because are you doing the tracker thing with it?
I always do.
You do. Good. Right. To make sure your vote counts, right? Because that's important.
Yeah, 100% blue.
Right. Okay. So is that how do you vote everything blue, or do you try and look into what people represent?
This year, for sure.
And what are the most what policies do you like most from Kamala?
Well, I mean, she cares about everybody. I mean, she includes people that I can't stand right now. You know, so I mean, her personality. What's really strange is when I first saw her as VP, I was like, why aren't they showing more of her? You know, she's not all that. And then when they switched over, I was a little nervous. But then I saw her and I was like, oh my God, they should have shown this person a long time ago. She doesn't miss a beat when she speaks. She knows what she's talking about, and she's sincere. You can tell it. I mean, you can feel it.
Do you think it would be a good? You love Hey, you guys, come back. Come on. And do you know who your local representatives are?
Oh God, I forgot her name. The long brown hair.
For county? Is that who you're talking? Like well, there's Monica Montgomery Stepp is the county.
No. Sarah.
Jacobs, Sarah Jacobs, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then, but as far as like city council, so Stephen Whitburn is your representative right now.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to that as much, but like I said, I tend to mostly vote blue. unless there's a situation or, certain thing that I don't agree with.
And then would you go to red at that point if they fell into the lines of what you thought was good?
Yeah, but there has never been an if.
Right.
So, unfortunately, my father and my grandmother were both Republicans, and I loved them. My grandma was friends with Ronald Reagan, believe it or not. Yeah, picture up in the, kitchen that I used to see as a kid and growing up and everything. But it's like, I know they would have switched based on what's going on right now.
Are they still alive or no? Okay, because I was going to say if you ask them, what would they say? I'm sorry about that. Do you think it's more important to vote locally or nationwide?
Everything. Yeah, I think it's important that people be educated in school from grade 6 on up about politics.
Right.
If I was in charge, I would make sure that would happen.
Yeah, because I feel like they're not teaching civics so much.
Well, yeah, I mean, and a lot of people easily get brainwashed, and it's like really scary weird that so many people are listening to Trump. I mean, it's like the guy's gone way out there now. I mean, and he's not going to be anything like he was the first time around. I mean, he's just said it. It's like you don't even have to have a 6th grade education to understand what he said. So that should be enough for you. Do you want Project 2025 or do you, I mean, if you don't like Harris, fine, but do you want Project 2025?
Right. Now, when Trump was going against Hillary, did you vote for Hillary at that point?
Yes.
You did.
Yes.
And you were probably bummed that she didn't get in.
Yeah, and the second time around, I wanted Elizabeth Warren because I want a woman in charge now. And so she didn't want to do it, but I'm on social media and I had thousands of followers and I had a big voice. And so I kept pushing it and she eventually did it. But it didn't, happen. But my point was that why not a woman? We have women senators, we have women presidents in other places that do just fine. And it's just, a bigoted male bullshit thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so equal, just whoever does the job right.
Right. And so are you looking forward to seeing what happens on Tuesday?
Yes.
Right? Yes and no?
Yes. Well, I mean, I paid attention to the math because math matters.
Yes.
And so I've been looking at everything from the very beginning, the numbers of how many more people are voting towards her, how many she has gotten towards it. And it says that she's going to win by a landslide, not this whole poll crap.
Right.
Which always is never really accurate anyway. It's just kind of an indicator of the direction. And if you've been paying attention, there's a lot of Republicans that have been forging polls. So it's been mostly about them. And same thing with Polymarket. It's run by Peter Thiel, who is like a Republican. And so it's like, but a lot of people don't know that. So they'll be betting their money and losing it. Just like the people that put their money into Truth Social. And it almost tanked and now gone up. It's called, what is it called? I can't remember the term, but it's like, pump and drop, pump it, pump it and then get out. It's a big scam. Yeah. So, I mean, part of me was like, oh, I can make some money off this, but I don't want to have no connection to do with this evil person. And the lunatic stuff that all of them are saying they're so desperate that they're willing to do this stuff and put their children online with chains and blackface with this one kid. I mean, they're like, did you see that? I just posted it everywhere on X and everywhere. 14-year-old, 13-year-old. One is white in chains behind, and the middle one, he's about 14, is in blackface and his arms, everything put in blackface, and another little kid with a MAGA hat on. Yeah, and so they're like talking about slavery, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to tell everybody, and I've been telling everybody. And I got some top-notch people that follow me, several senators, several movie stars, and so I get them to push my stuff.
Great. And so what's your handle on X?
I don't want to.
Oh, you don't have to. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, no. I just didn't know if you wanted to share that. Well, it's on X. I'm on X and also Rumble and DLive, Twitch. They took my YouTube down, but they do that. It's all right.
Facebook has been throttling me.
Oh.
I mean, I had thousands of followers and thousands of hits on my posts, and now I'm down to maybe a handful of people looking, but I've got 3 groups. And so my skill was, okay, they can do this to me, but I have all these followers. And so they take my stuff and they share it somewhere else. So that's how you get your word out.
That's true. It's very true. We got to have the people help get the message out, right?
So if you remember hashtag fight back and hashtag do something, that was me.
Okay.
I'm not bragging, but I started that. And I'm like one person sitting in my apartment and I'm looking at these kids with a big banner saying fight back. And I'm like, yes, I'm going to keep talking because people are listening. So it's like when you talk about the truth and there's a certain way of speaking the truth. You know, it's like a lot of people will speak from a college education. No, you want to speak down here because college people can understand that, but people down here cannot understand the college level. So you speak here, everybody understands it. Everybody gets it, and then everybody spreads your word.
That's right. So do you think local action is where it's at?
I think it's local, it's everywhere. I mean, you just got to start somewhere, and I think it's sad that it's gotten to this point that you have to, you know, a lot of people are standing up and fighting back now. You should always pay attention because if you don't vote, then you give away your rights, you know, and you give away certain freedoms. And so,
We don't want that.
right. And it's never been as bad before. You know, Republicans were, you know, but I mean, there were some issues on there. Like, hey, you better vote about that because you're not going to get your Social Security. You're going to get cuts on that. So, but now it's like, you better vote. And I pushed fear like hell. I wanted to scare the hell out of everybody. And it's the truth. It's like they've been wanting to gut Social Security, Medicare, Medi-Cal, and now they are going to do it. Read Project 2025. Skim it. That's all you got to do. And you're going to know. But of course, we got the sixth grade education people that don't understand. People like me got to bring it down to that level and tell them what it is.
Yeah, that's so smart. And what was I going to say? If you had any parting words, what would you leave with the people?
Always stand up for yourself. Don't allow bullies to bully you because that's who's doing what they're doing right now. They're the bullies. They're the guys that didn't get a prom date in high school. And now those are the ones that are the rapists and the pedophiles. And I'm sorry, but you know, it's like I'm not making this up. Look at all the news articles. You're seeing all these people getting busted, all the Republicans getting busted for being pedophiles and stealing and this and that. So it's like, I'm hoping that everything I've done and all my other people have done have woken up enough people. And I don't know if I started that too, because I started saying, you need to be awake. Wake up, wake up. And somebody started woke. And I'm like, yes, that's the right word. Keep it going. So...
Right? And one more actually I had is, what do you think about the open border policies? Do you agree with that?
No, see, I am like a Democrat, but I don't agree with that.
You don't.
No,
Do you think
only because math matters. So it's not about, I mean, I'm mixed race. I've dated all mixed races my life. I'm gay. So it's like, you know, that's not the issue where for some people, they're racist or, you know, they make nasty comments about people coming here and like Trump who wants to deport millions of them. Hell no, we can't do that. Our economy will crash. That, you know, the food will go up. It's already still high. A lot more. Everything will go up a lot more. You cannot do that, but you need to close it down now because what has happened for years is nobody has agreed on a border policy that has worked. So you close it down, you let in certain amount of people only, but you can't just because people are, I mean, I feel for people that are going through the things that they're going through in other countries, and I don't think that we should not do nothing about that. I think that we should get our the people in the government and their governments go after the cartels, take them out. So they don't have to flee here, you know, so they can have a good life there and we can go and visit their country and have a good time.
Right?
You know?
We need to be able to go there too.
Yes, I mean, we can't even go. I mean, I've traveled all around the world, but it's like I wanted to go to Egypt and I never have gone there because there were a lot of scary things going on there. So the problem is dictators worldwide. That's the problem, that's the issue. And so people need to stand up and fight against that. Once you give power to those people and they got nuclear weapons, you're not going to get out of it. So that's where we're at now here in America, and we don't want to, no, we ain't going back.
Right? Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Nice to meet you. Have a great day. Okay, thank you. Yeah, interesting. You never know, you know, what people are going to say. So let's see. I took a little bit extra time with him, but that's all right. It's good. He had a lot of good things to say. Let's see if this gentleman will answer a question. May I ask you a question, sir? Sure. Oh, hello. What's your name?
Cooper.
Cooper. I'm Audra. So have you already voted?
No, I'm not.
Are you going to?
No, I'm not.
You're not? How come?
I'm independent, and I have some kind of tight criteria for voting. I'm a 3-issue voter, so.
Okay. What are your issues?
End the drug war, end the cash economy, and universal basic income.
You want universal basic income?
Yes.
Okay, and if you were to vote, would you vote for Kamala or Trump? Or?
If I had to, again, I'm an independent conservative. I would vote for Kamala if I had to, but.
And do you pay attention to what's going on locally? Like, you live here, right?
Yep.
Okay. Do you know who your representative for the city is?
Actually, I do not.
It's Stephen Whitburn. And then, but he's running against Colleen Cusack, so I didn't know if, have you ever been to a city or a county meeting?
No, I'm more kind of interested in. I'm bi-coastal, so I'm all over the place. So I'm not really that big into local politics here in San Diego.
Do you think local politics is important as national?
It's yes, it is important, but it's not where my interest is.
Right.
So
Where on the East Coast are you?
I go to D.C., Manhattan, and New Jersey.
Okay.
Often.
But are you registered here?
Yes.
Yes. But you're going to decide to decline to vote just because you don't feel like there's anything that's really weighing heavy on you?
Yeah, it's like I said, I've been consistent for the last 20 plus years on this, and I would be happy to vote for either candidate if they supported any of my three issues, and that's it.
Well, that's great. That's important. You want the person to represent you, right? All right. Well, is there any parting words that you'd like to leave with us?
Nope, that's fine.
All right. I appreciate your time. Have a good one. So yeah, interesting, you guys. This is fun. I really do enjoy doing this, and especially when people want to talk to you. There's some couple coming up here. Maybe they will like to answer some questions. May I ask you a question? No? Okay, thank you. Have a good night. Thank you. So, wish we could get the officers here. To ask them some questions. Although they'd probably be like, "That's Audra. I'm not answering any of it." I know. I should. Should I run over there? They'll probably be like, "We can't answer that. It could be something that they're like, we're on the job." But there's some more people coming up here. Let's see. This officer's got his lights on. Luckily, he's not after me this time. I'm just kidding. Maybe these gentlemen would like to talk to us. They got a nice little Grinch. Hey, guys, can I ask you a question? No? Okay, well, have a good night. All right, thank you. Let's see who else we can get. There's always going to be someone rolling the dice. Hey, guys, can I ask you a question? No? Okay, thank you. Have a good night. May I ask you a question? All right, awesome. Thank you. What's your name?
Carl.
I'm sorry?
Carl?
Carl. I'm Audra. So, have you already voted?
No,
No. Are you going to vote?
I don't think so.
Really? How come?
I think it's a really big responsibility, and I think people take it so lightly, and they just vote for whoever they think they like without even looking into them. And it just seems worthless if everybody's just going to vote that way.
That's true, right? If you're not doing the research to make sure they represent you, right?
Like NAFTA was 600 pages. How many people you think actually read that and understood that it was meant to lift Mexico up and meant to keep them from coming across the border because their life is better? And most people don't understand that. That was 600 pages. How many people you think read even 5 pages of it?
I highly doubt. Maybe 1%.
Yeah, so I get discouraged from voting.
Yeah. If you were to vote, would you vote for Kamala or Trump?
I would vote for Kamala. I think Trump is amazing with business, obviously, because he got to where he is, even if he is in debt. He took a couple $100 million and turned it into billions, but he just can't keep his mouth shut. And he makes too many enemies where they were allies. And that's just bad for the world.
Right. Do you think that local government or national government is more important to engage in and vote for?
I think they're all important. I think all of them are. And if I thought everyone did it responsibly, I would vote.
Right. And have you voted before?
I haven't. I've never voted in my life.
Really? Are you registered?
Yes.
You are.
I am registered, and I thought about voting this time. And I'm just like, I see people just going for Trump no matter what, without even doing their research, not even thinking of the things he did last time. He's saying he wants to be a dictator, and people are still voting for him. So
Uh-oh.
we're used to voting.
Right.
Plus, I live in California, where I know they're all voting Democrat.
Right. So do you like Newsom?
I do. I actually like him. I thought he did a lot of good. I know a lot of people don't.
Right. What do you think about the open border policy?
I don't know what the open border policy is because I've never known it to be open. It's always been closed. A lot of people misconfuse immigrants from people illegally crossing.
Right.
There's people that have a right when their country is not going good to be able to migrate. It's been around since the beginning of time. People have migrated. We all ended up here. Unless you're Indian, you all ended up here from somewhere.
Right.
So do you know what I mean? It's To me, there are no open borders. Everybody has a process. Those who come illegally should be sent back. Those who come legally, and ask for asylum, I think they should be allowed in.
Okay. And well, it's been interesting talking to you. I really appreciate it. Would you like to leave any parting words?
Just be responsible in your voting. Look at what you're doing, because it affects all of us. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a wonderful evening. What's your dog's name?
Oh, this is Emma.
Emma. Hi, Emma. You're so sweet. She's so cute. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
she's mad because I wouldn't put her Disney princess outfit.
Oh goodness. She's like, where's my dress? I need my dress. You're so sweet, Mama. Bye bye. You too. Thank you. Can I ask you guys a question? Just real quick. Yeah? No. It's just if whether or not you voted. Okay. Well, thanks anyway. Thank you. So, sir, are you on? Okay. All right. That's okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Several people that don't vote. I think he had some really valid points. Is people just do carelessly kind of decide things, and it's such a big decision that we should be more mindful in our attempts to make decisions. Maybe this officer will come and talk to us. You think he's here for us? I don't know. They could be like, Audra's there. So they just show up to the rallies like, hey, we saw you on social media. Maybe they saw us on social media, and he wants to come and make sure that we're safe. I'm just kidding. Be good to ask him a question, though. Like, what do you think? I don't know. Is he allowed to park there? I guess because he's an officer. Let's see if this guy will answer some questions. May I ask you a question? No? Okay. That's all right. Yeah. Thank you. It's okay. You just moved? Oh, where are you from? Local? Oh, gotcha. All right. Anyway, yeah, so this has been very interesting. We are here in Hillcrest, and, just asking people on the street whether or not they voted, who they voted for, and what's important to them as far as that goes. Let's see if this woman will... May I ask you a question? No? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, please cross. So it's been an interesting day here from Carlsbad to Encinitas to La Jolla, and now we are here in Hillcrest. And, it's just a very different range of opinions. I think it's been pretty split down the middle, which is interesting because, sometimes you think one area will be one way or another, but it's a very eclectic group of people that we've been able to talk to. And we'll be going down to Coronado after this. And then tomorrow we'll be following with some other places like Chula Vista and Imperial Beach and probably, possibly the city of San Diego, just to get some more opinions and get people to be encouraged to just get out there and make some, mindful decisions. And so I'm Audra Morgan. I am the Storm SD on X, and with Chula Vista, whatever, either way, San Diego Live Data. And if you guys would like to find out more, you can, go to sandiegolivedata.com. You can also reach out to us at sandiegolivedata@gmail.com. And if you have any tips you'd like to leave, want us to look into something, or, just chat, I'm just joking. Probably not. Who knows? You never know. Might be a good conversation. Anywho, then you can call 619-678-1442. And again, here in Hillcrest, signing off, going to the next location to bring you some more live data of what's happening in San Diego County. So stay tuned, you guys.